comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in finds the mark. Starts off zoning with fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What's the play here? Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Both fighters at 50% health. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Taking stock. Misses the drive impact. You've got to... burnout activates. Holds out with the block. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jump! Nice counter! Had the radar up and running. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 can build off this lead. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Gets a risky putt in. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Gets them with the anti-air. Are we gonna see a comeback here? The drive impact doesn't work. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Fireball pressure. Rhino baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Burns out. Wow, critical. What's gonna happen? Still alive? Still alive? Hanging by a thread! Just need one final push! Flatline zone! Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best! They're still hungry! Both sides stepping up for the rematch! Pokes with a medium kick. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Holds out with the block. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They return to center stage. Opts to continue the attack with the drive, experiencing burnout. Oh, let's go! Player 1 is dominating this match. Jumps in. Close range projectile. Player 2 has the greaves to throw and escapes. Are we gonna see a comeback here? You've got flatlines on. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Brushes that off and keeps going. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Changes the pace with the fireball. Quick medium poke. Gotta do better than that. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? What now? All the throw connects. Both are ready. Punish counter set the table. Player 1 is barely burned out, but they may have a plan here. Turning it right up with a super. Still alive? Still alive? Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the and flatlines them. Player 1 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Punish counter on reaction. Oh, says no to the impact. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is using their drive liberally. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punch counter. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 chases them. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Fires off the Shiku Hadouken. Knockdown. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Impact's a no-go. That drive impact is blocked. Charges forward. This is drop tap to close it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Let's off a projectile to waste time. Down to the wire. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Going in, experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Jump. Smart play with the throw. Looking for a chance. Flip hits him with a stop and bop. Solar plexus strike. Player 2 holding on to that corner. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 2 is...
comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Let us begin. Round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Oh, whiffs the drive impact.
I am on my gear.
Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. From up above. Throws them. What's next? Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. Impact's a no-go. Nice double lariat. They return to center stage. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hits them with a stop and bop. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Long low attack hit. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Target locked and scoop. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Were they baiting them into that? Max SA Gate uses the gauge for a super art. Both fighters planning something? Jumps in. The fighters return to the middle of the stage, experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with hits them with a stop and bop. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Going in? Player screw pile driver! There's no escaping that! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Deftly shuts out the jump-in. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the jump in. Player 1 gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Reads them. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Goes for the super art. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. One chance here may end this match. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. You've got to be mindful. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Baits out the attack and gets the punish down. The super art finds its mark. How's this round going to develop? Throws a fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 looking to plan him with a pile drive. Knockdown and... looking for a chance. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps up, all the throw connects. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Okay, here we go. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Looking for a hole. Posen finds the target. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who will come out on top in this final round? Oh my god, they just choked it up! Target locked and scoop. Player 2 with a slight lead. Throws them. Ooh, you never know. Gotta do better than that. Their space goes to the air. Pumps the brakes on the impact. This is gonna hurt. Medium kick. Nothing stops this train. With super arts into play. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
What's wrong? Get up!
What are they gonna do? Variator! Tap them on the dome. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Did it pick this time to bust this out? Throws! I can't believe they are done! Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Jumps. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 uses the life lead. Blocks the jump in. Reads them. Knockdown. Not shy with the grab. In a dire situation, they can't afford any KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Rugen hits him with a stopping bomb. Looking to plant him with a pile drive. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Gets the jump in. Oh, says no to the impact. This is gonna hurt. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Oh, burnout triggered. Connects with the throw. Big throw. Amazing. All the throw connects. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Full super. No, critical art now?
Pay attention.
No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Open with a nothing stops this train. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive art. Which fighter will control? Excellent block. The low kick hits. Player 1 sets up with the jump in. Target locked and scoop. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to the overhead denied. Oh, the throw connects. Oh my God, they just choked it up. They're in range. We can pump the brakes on the impact. Force protects the skies. Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one, especially reach out and hug him. Oh, they got him. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin.
Hope you'll put up a fight!
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Counter hit throw there. Player 2 has the life lead. No good up high. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Sticks the jump in. Taking stock. Snipes him out the air. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From up above. Checks them with the projectile. Things are slow going right now. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Knockdown and looking for a chance. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Doing some quick planning. Going in. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. A quick breather. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. This is a finishes with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a risky overdrive. There's a change of sides. Both players look for something to work with, but he brushes that off and keeps going. Avoids getting stuck in more fuel to the fire. Cook him up. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Somehow manages to block the there's the drive impact. Their drive is limited. Turns out. Solid anti-air. A jump. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. It's over. Now the full hit for the cycle hit. Didn't anyone tell you? End up and keep tenderized. Good presence of luck. Oh my God, raw super. Player 1 can crown them from a... It is over. Player 2 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Who hits the drive? Hits him with a stopping bomb. Uses their drive to burnout activates. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Blocks the jump-in. The jump-in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? Had the radar up and running. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Will that drive impact get punished? Answered with a Psycho Uppercut. They're going for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Psycho Cannon's activated. Let's see what they do now. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They are experiencing burnout. Frozen KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Throws a fireball. Jumps. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Player 1 can't use any. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will look to block this and lead to some big damage. What'll have fires off the Shinku Hadouken. It's a good spot to use the super. Closing it out with a super hard finish. Nice and clean. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if it...
comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us begin. This will be round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs.
It's not over.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What's the play here? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Surprises them with a drive rush. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Decides to spend the meter, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Nice cross-up. All right, what's coming up next? One combo can end this round right now. What's the next move? Player 1 has completely used KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Gets the counter hit throw. Jumps up, blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Whips with that huge attack. Brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Shows a medium kick. Checks with a medium. Drive impact misses. Blocks it. Anticipated that throw. Knockdown and player tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. What are they gonna do? Hits them with a stopping block. Only a little. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. time zone. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. The grab misses. Who's going to break the silence first? No good up high. Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. The throw hits. Now the fun begins.
This is my chance.
Sees the overhead coming and gets down to the wire. I think both fighters want to keep heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Turns it up a notch and sends them. Knockdown. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Knockdown at Shinku Hadouken. KO. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Immediate jumping. Oh, says no to the impact. Jumps up, throws him. What's next? Uses the target combo as a filler. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. They're thinking of scoring big off this cage use. Player 1 is dominating this match. KO. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Goes for the fireball. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides looking for an opening. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. Takes a trip. Oh, with the throw. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters with a super art connect. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 will look to a up tap to close it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Throws a fireball. Charges forward. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Super art at the beginning of the round. I guess they're confident in their meter management. Player 1 has a slight life lead. A quick breather. Okay, creating some space. Hits them with a stop and pop. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Going in. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. There's a change of side. Medium kick hit. This is gonna be bad news. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Finishes with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight round. Fight.
Throws a fireball. Hits him with a stop and pop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. The super art's there. What's coming next? Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Our fighters are at us. Drops them hard. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Close range projectile. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Throws that off. Player 2 is in a very good charges up the plasma. Oh, here we go. Jump. The drive impact doesn't work. burns out. Player one burn out, but they may have a plan here. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire's still blazing. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Medium kick into. Oh, they switch sides. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? Looking for a hole. Anti-air in the clutch. The drive impact doesn't work. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Let's try to act quickly, but with the attack. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Goes all out with the super hard. Doesn't score the counter hit. They are done. Player two is gonna be watching replay.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Opts for the throw. Oh, with the drive impact. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Neither of them willing to back off here. Gets a crucial back throw in. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Life lead opens up. Player hits the air throw. Shinku Hadouken KO. Player one with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Stings them with the Shikuzen. Player two chases them down. Throws them to negate. Ooh! Deal. They can't squander this punish counter check. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jump. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Here comes the corner pressure. Are we good? And whip. They're wide open. Looking for a hole. Drive impact misses. All the throw connects. Clutch plus anti-air. No! Critical art now? Player one is in a what a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Loads up a buff? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the throws them. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? They burn out, but they may have a plan here. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
That felt good, didn't it?
Off the fender, we gotta do better than that. A jump in? There's a burnout. What are they gonna do? Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire's still blazing. Nothing stops this train. Player two can't let this simmer. They go in with the cross. Throw tech. Anti-air in the clutch.
No.
The stun. Is it just flatline then?
Judy.
Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Throw whiffs. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 has the life lead. Raise on the pressure with the projectile. Who's gonna make a move? Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. Trips them up. Opts for the throw. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Brushes off the impact. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Taking stock. Grabs him. This is gonna be bad news. Neither team to Hadouken. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 chases them down. Ooh, that last round went right down to the wire. We don't know who's going to win, but with both fighters evenly matched, any small mistake is going to end up being costly. Jumps up, hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. The drive impact is denied. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Side switch, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Big opportunity now. This can lead to some big damage. Looking for a chance. Finds the target. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Hanging on for... How did they read that throw? They're using it, but threads it cleanly. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The drive impact doesn't work. Orchid tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. Hits them with a stop and drop. Which fighter will control the pace of the match? It's a good spot to use the super. Reads the jump in perfectly. Solid anti-air. Player 2 needs to take clutch anti-air. Holy! Drive impact misses. Like nothing stops this train. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Player 2 has the super kick. This can lead to some big damage. Looking for a hole. Taps him on the toe.
Hold still now.
Yo, knock, open up the door and feel. Got two coming for you with the claws and steel. Okay, drive on. Come on, kid. Why would you use the super? The jump-in is rejected. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. In with Snake Step. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Goes for the throw. Very solid corner switch. Good anti-air. Counter hit throw there. What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Trying to figure out who will make the first move here. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. We've reached the midway point and heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 is leading in meter, but how will they utilize that advantage? Had the radar up and running. Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2, they get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws them. What's next? Springs forward with the drive rush. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Play a drive rush to keep it going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Time to reassess the situation? Jump, Change's talons are out. Let's see what happens next. That combo just hits them with a stop and block. Here, Burnout activates. Connects with the throw. Looking for a hold. Reads the jump in perfectly. Uses the fireball to try and get a solid anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player one can't use any drive through. Gotta flex the throw. It's denied. Orchid Spring. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Okay, here we go. Dangerous range here. Adds a bit of OD spice. Wraps it up with a throw. Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us be round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Definitely saw that counter coming. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Heats it up with a combo into super. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Projectile to try and change the situation. Next hit will end the round. Heading into the end game, KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. This lands a punish counter for the first hit. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player two didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Scrapping it out up close. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Jump. Not much life difference. Knockdown and the throw whips. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Busts that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
My turn.
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Taking stock. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Grabs them, takes a trip. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? There's an overdrive shorty. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player one will have to fight back here without any drive. There's a change of side. In there! Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Snares! Scrapping it out up close. Big exchange blows. Breaks the block with a throw. Uses the target combo as a filler. The throw missed. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Impact squash. Knocked them out of the air. Hit them with a stop and pop. Psycho Flip wakes them up. Noticeable life lead is a comeback scope. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Both sides getting ready. Player slams them, chisels them down. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The drive impact doesn't work. This can lead to some big damage. Gotta do better than that. Reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, what a smart throw. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. What now? Hits them with a stop and pop. Put the exclamation point on that with an ODR. And whip. They're wide open. Turns out. Both fighters try to super hard to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Take it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Good work to spend the meter on the super. Absolutely relentless. They cruise them from above. They didn't take the throw. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nationals. It's time to go all in. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Still very early in the round. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Nothing but air for the impact. Backs them into the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Can't take the throw. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Closing. What's next? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Hits them with a stop and pop. Both fighters planning to bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Uses the target combo with it's a good spot to use the super. Cycle Storm's bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Risky up-close scraps still go. Finds the target. How will they utilize this? A quick breather. This is gonna hurt. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Counter hit throw there. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Knockdown. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Goes for the throw. All right, what's coming up next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Shoots off a fireball up close. Taking stock. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Sticks the combo. Knockdown. Solid blocking. Grabs him. Life lead opens up. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, How are they going to use it? Throws them. What's next? Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. The super art hits! Will this kick both fighters into full gear? What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Smart play with the throw. Throw escape. Sneaks in above. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 is barely crowns him from above. Both fighters planning something? Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Throws a fireball. Jumps in. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? What's the next move? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. They can't be shy about stocking metal levels with Manon because the counter doesn't reset between rounds. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. What now? A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Jump knocks them out of the air. Connects with the throw. And eats it. Yo, Ross, over here. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player 2, gotta do better than that. Medium kick. What are they gonna do? No, this will break them. The drive impact doesn't work. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Crowns them from above. Who are they swinging at? No hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. They are not getting close to each other. Opens them right up. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants. Anti-air in the clutch. Gets the combo. Shoots off a fireball up close. Neither of them willing to back off here. Mono relies on boosting that metal level up to secure better damage. They're gonna need to work in some grabs somewhere. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Blocks the jump in. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Decides to spend the meter to add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Player 2 has the meter lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Impact's a no-go. Checks him with the projectile. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Lots of distance here. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Projectile to try and change the situation. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Still very early in the round. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Looking for a chance. Both fighters planning something? Anti-air drops him. Big throw. Knockdown and... blocks the impact. Throws a fireball. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Oh, says no to the impact. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. So, what's next? Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Going in while critical. What's gonna happen? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jumps in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Good anti-air. Throws him down. Starts off zoning with fireballs. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. It's not over. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Next up, Nano's metal level is still kind of low here. They're going to need to find some chances to boost it. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Timely side push there, which will let him go on the attack. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps up. Strong call. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2, good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still scrapping for control of the space. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Nice Manesdore, getting those throws all pumped up. Full SA meters. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? Ooh, those bumped up throws are really hitting hard now. Jumps? A super art? The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. No escaping that. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a...
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The drive impact nets them a sweet punch down. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips him up. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. There's a corner switch. Player 1 has the life lead. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. Burnout activates. Brushes off the impact. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Hold your breath! Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. In there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Can they stop? Hits them with a stop and bop. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Experiencing burnout. It's a good spot to use the super. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. Now, can they finish the job? Reads the jump in perfectly. The low. Both fighters KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Oh, could be the start of something. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. Knocks them out of the air. Hits them with a stop and pop. There's a burnout. Here comes Connects with the throw. Player 1 can't let the sets up with the jump in. Taking, ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Keeps them out. Betting it all on the drive run. Castle on the go. What's this Jinko Hado gonna do? What now? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Rushes in. Danger. The drive impact doesn't work. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Drives it back. Misses. Impact counter. We just saw the heist of the century. Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What's the play here? Still slugging it out here. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 chases him down. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Throws out a projectile. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Was looking for that jump attack. Recovers from burnout. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Trying to lead each other here? Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Projectile to try and change the situation. Brushes off the impact. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Big God brushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Jump? Going in? They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Smart play with the throw. Sets up with the jump in. A quick breather. Impact squash. Jones with the fireball. Knocked them out of the air. Not much life left. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Looking for a chance. All the throw connects. Gets the excellent block. A real test of nerves here. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, what a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The throw whips. Breaks the block with a throw. Hits them with a stop and pop. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2, will this super art do anything? Spends it all on the super. Not shy of anything about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
What will they do next? Finds the target. Ugh, puts a bit of skank on that with an overdrive. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Sets up with the jump in. Taking chunks out of each other here. Reads the throw and escapes. Gets into perfect fireball range. Are they going to be able to come back and stack Fish reads the jump in perfectly? Drive rush! Closes in!
My turn.
They are done! Player one showed they are truly the best of the best.
comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Both fighters have completely emptied out their drive gauge and are in burnout state. Not a lot of patience on Showcase today. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Surprises them with a drive rush. Taking stock. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Fires off an overdrive. Parries to cancel the fireball. Gets the jump in. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. A quick breather. Near empty drive gauges will greatly affect both players. Zones with the fireball. Denies the jump in. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Hits them with a stop and pop. Up the damage on that by opting to go, oh, burnout triggered. What's the next move? Player 1 is dominating this match. Oh, could be the start of something. Pokes with a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 is barely hanging in. Oh, in with a rush. What'll happen here? Moses with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Impact squash. They exchange blows. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Turning it right up with the soup. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Yo, you good?
Player 2 can't let this pump the brakes on the impact. Flying Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? No! Stand off the wall! Are we gonna see... No! Critical art now? Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu brings that ND and whooping ass to work.
This is the path I have chosen.
Looking for betting it all on the drive rush. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Awesome! That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that! It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Impact squashed. Throws a fireball. Was looking for that jump attack. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? That drive impact is blocked. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. That drive impact doesn't get through. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Impact's a no-go. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Gets the combo. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Got their eye on the air. Springs forward with the drive rush. Awesome! Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Shows the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, burnout triggered. Looking to impress with this super. It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Ugh. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press? What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin. Round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player opts for the super on. All right. Time's the only thing moving here. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Solid combo. Throws him. What's next? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks him with a projectile. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Still very early in the round. Both by parries to jump in to shut it down. Throws him. Brushes that off and keeps going. Decides to spend the meters. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 has a slight life lead. Okay, creating some space here. Player drive rush to keep it going. Goes for the jump in. Their life springs forward with the drive rush. Spends all that gauge for a one-way trip to the chamber. And looking to deal some psycho damage here. Both sides getting ready. Buckles burn out, but they may have a plan here. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Lots of aggression from both sides. Can't tech the throw. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Throws them. What's next? They get driven into the KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Overdrive Hadouken. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Goes for the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on it. Ends around with a sick combo. Amazing.
Real wins.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Nowhere to run.
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Neither of them willing to back off. Blows them. What's next? Decides to puff up while they can. The Vuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Box them with a target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player two is maintaining the corner KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The soup lands a punish counter for the first hit. Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, burnout triggered. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Cuts in with the driver. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player two in dire straits with burnout. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Burnout activates. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? So, what's next? Anti-air in the clutch! Attempts to break the stalemate with the in there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Hits them with a stop and drop. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Very slick with the combo. Player two needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. Finds the target. Player two, were they baiting them into that? Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player two is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Knocked them out of the air. Player one needs to shrug that off. Turning it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
That felt good, didn't it?
Suspend the meter. The drive impact doesn't work. Player two is in burnout state. Impact squash. Gotta do better than that. Dangerous range here. Close range projectile. Connects with the throw. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Jumps, crowns him from above. Amazing. All the throw connects. Player one can't use any drive. Oh my God, they are done. Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let us begin. This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stands firm and blocks the drive attack. An aggressive attack. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Grabs them, knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Gets the jump in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. Then will this super art connect? They gotta keep their cool here to win. Experiencing burnout. Player no KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for it all, but just misses. Brushes that off and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Sees the overhead coming. The low heavy connected? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Jumps up. Connects with the throw. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! More fuel to the fire! Cook 'em up! Spend it all on the super! Not shy one bit about it!
What's wrong? Get up!
Tim tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Nothing stops this train! Breaks it! Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger! Throws up a bump? The jump-in is denied. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Connects with the throw. Player 1 can't let this pivot. What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? The super's blocked! Shreds them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for a this win. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this.
Not good enough.
No one could have called that. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that firework. Trying to read each other here? Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Counter hit throw there. What's the play here? Neither of them willing to back off here. All right, what's coming up next? Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Projectile to try and change the situation. Grabs them. Springs forward with the drive rush. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Hits them with a stop and block. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shoryuken!
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 drops them to half. Experiencing burnout. The throw connects with the throw. Lightly. Perfect execution with the anti-air. KO! Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
You're in my way.
Throws him down. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Taking stock. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Knockdown. Impacts are no go. Okay, they trade hits. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Oh, hits him with a stop and bop. Bops him with a target combo. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Going in? Jump drops him hard. Sets up with the jump in. Ooh! Handing baits out the attack and gets the what a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. The impact gets blocked. Checks with the projectile. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Trips him up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? It's not over. Will gain control of the match. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. How will this impact things? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They break things off to take a quick breather. Player 1 has a slight life lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Jumps in. Hits him with a stop and bop. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Throw connects and does big damage. Both fighters planning something? Impact squashed. Looking for a chance. Jumps in with the crossover. What'll happen here? Oh, what's this? Oh, burnout triggered. A wheel tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 brings it.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
The pleasure is mine.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. The drive impact nets them a sweet punch counter. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are these fighters thinking now? All right. Starts with a jumper. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Taking stock. Player 2 is in, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. Player 1 turned this right around with that super. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Can't tech the throw? The impact doesn't do anything. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. The overhead connects. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Mono relies on boosting that metal level up to secure better damage. They're gonna need to work in some grabs somewhere. They both have full, brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Going in, player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 2 needs to goes in with the arabesque. Both fighters planning something. Player 1 sliding in. The super doesn't hit. What'll happen here? Drive impact misses. This is gonna hurt. Cross-up attack. Both avoiding the wall like a piston leads to some big damage. Player 2 can't. Oh, yo! Look what a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Hits him with a stop and bop. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. But tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Takes a trip. Nails the anti-air. Jumps up. Knockdown. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Checks with a medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? What's going to be the play? Brushes that off and keeps going. The jump in catches it, brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? This is gonna be bad news. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without experiencing burnout. Player uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Blocks it. Sliding in. Player 1 might have just shifted this round anti-air in the clutch. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Excellent block. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Somehow that crowns him from above. Amazing! Oh my god, they just choked it up! Cross-up attack. Baron drops them. And whiffs! They're wide open! Doesn't touch the throw! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with a jump in? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are sliding in. Will this super up deny? Keeps cool and locks them out. Transmissão. You've got to do better than that. Player 2 turns out. Player 2 anti-air in the clutch. Oh, here we go. In with the clutch. That combo finishes it. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with the block. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
One little please.
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Knockdown. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Changes the pace with an air-to-air. opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Holds out with the block. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. How's this? Just goes for it at this range. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Manesh Dware for the long game returns. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. They just won't stop switching sides. Gutsy but flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 1 took no time.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let us be round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Throws him down. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Misfire with the drive impact. All right. Player 1 looking to cook him up, weaving that super art into the combo. From up above. Taking the perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round.
Round 2.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Down to the wire. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Target locked and scoop. Knockdown and player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Ooh, experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. Looking for a chance. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Clutch anti-air. This can lead to some big damage. A quick breather. Player 1, there's a drive impact. Dashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse.
Pretty guts to pull that off. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who's going to steal this win? Oh, the throw connects. Smart play with the throw. Veriator! Oh my God, they just choked it up. Throws him. Player 1, excellent block. Anticipated that throw. Danger and whiff. They're wide open. Target combo into. Back into the corner. One step, not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 is a genius read with that throw escape. Looking for a hole. Both sides getting ready. A jump. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Notice this is gonna hurt. Pumps the brakes on the impact. They push their way out of the corner. Drive impact misses and whiffs. They're wide open. Connects with the throw. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. They got it. They are done. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. What are they thinking here?
This is my chance.
Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Brushes off the impact. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Both fighters have completely emptied out their drive gauge and are in burnout state. Not a lot of patience on show here today. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That was a perfect round. The other player didn't get anything started.
Round two.
Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Fireball from very long. What's next here? Anything could happen here. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to... burnout activates. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh, says no to the impact. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player goes to the air, finds the target. How will they utilize this? Super clutch corners and whiffs. They're wide open. OD cycle uppercut puts them on the ropes. Taking chunks. Oh, burnout. Do they mean to do that? Player two. No. Critical art now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stop and block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Misfire with the drive impact. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Oh, burnout on both sides? Gets the jump in. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Sticks the combo. Squeezes the gauge. Player one, were they baiting them into that? Oh, burnout triggers. Burnout activates. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? Looking for a chance. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Click burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Fires off the... That was a well-placed projectile. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent gets down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Oh, burnout triggers. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Wow, that's some big time. A super art? Player one is dominating this match. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. They were not clear for takeoff. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Stands firm and blocks the driver. Trips him up. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. What's the play here? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Grabs him. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Got their eye on the air. The jump in is denied. Very solid corner switch. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The throw misses. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're jostling for the dominant. Burnout activates. Looking to impress with this super. Ends all that game for a one-way trip to the chamber. And looking to deal some psycho damage here. Both fighters planning something? Controls with this burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Looking for a chance. Anti-air drops him. Smart play with the throw. Jump. Quick breather. Stones with the fireball. Gotta do better than that. Wrecks them. Not much life left, but they're connects with the throw. Target combo into. Both of them back off. They may be prepared. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Turns out, player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Hits the drive. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. They back down to charges up them. Just what they were after. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real...
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Stands firm and blocks the driving. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player two has the life lead. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks them with the projectile. Grabs them. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Scrapping. Hold your breath. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Going in. Was hungry for the grab. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. A quick breather. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Gotta be careful not to whip. Burnout activate. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. brushes off the impact. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Down to the wire. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Player 2 has a flex. They're going for the super art. Oh, they're in the corner now. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Looking to impress with this super. Back step rolling attack. Gets the back throw to turn things around. Blocks the cross up. Good read. Knockdown and brushes that off and keeps going. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Both fighters planning something? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Jumps in. Oh, there fires off a Shinku Hadouken. Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Doesn't take the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Connects with the throw. Thinking cap overdrive Shoryuken. Getting up close and personal. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can drop them from the air. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Catches them out. Ooh, does them dirty. They're recovered. What are they gonna do? Rushes in. Player 1 needs to use their drive move solid anti-air. Charges up the plasma. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What's this Shikuhado gonna do? I can't believe it. Are you kidding me? That was a fight heard round the world. Yo,